The booking leading into the WrestleMania 31 pay-per-view has been lackluster, but there are several decisions that must be made Sunday in order to make this an exciting event. From Undertaker and Sting finally coming face-to-face to the World Championship changing hands twice in the same night, the biggest PPV of the year should exceed the lowered expectations of the WWE Universe. The biggest underlying story in wrestling today is the possibility of Undertaker and Sting eventually squaring off at WrestleMania now that the former WCW champion has made his debut in the WWE. While both men are currently occupied with feuds against Bray Wyatt and Triple H, respectively, each is expected to win. Most fans hope that Undertaker and Sting being victorious Sunday would result in the two men standing toe-to-toe at some point on the PPV. For years, the two characters have been closely associated by the fans, due to their supernatural gimmicks and ability to strike fear in the hearts of their challengers. With ominous music and plenty of theatrics, this has been a dream match for almost 20 years. WrestleMania needs an unforgettable moment. Instead of depending on Daniel Bryan and John Cena, who are stuck in mid-card storylines, the image of Undertaker and Sting standing face-to-face would be memorable, and start a year of build to a WrestleMania 32 match. Whether Brock Lesnar re-signs with the WWE, or decides to make the jump back to UFC, the company has built this storyline around Roman Reigns winning in the main event, and walking out with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. There has been plenty of backlash directed toward Reigns ever since he won the 2015 Royal Rumble, but the WWE must stick to the game plan, and allow the relatively unproven wrestler to cement his status as a top dog in the company by beating Lesnar. The company has the ultimate trump card, though, with Seth Rollins having the Money in the Bank briefcase. The perfect booking for the main event would include Reigns defeating Lesnar after a longer match that helps the challenger look like a viable competitor. As Reigns is celebrating, Rollins should hit the ring and become the first man to successfully cash Money in the Bank and at WrestleMania. 2 world title changes in one night would be a wild ending that WrestleMania needs. One of the most intriguing possibilities for Sunday's PPV spectacular is both John Cena and Daniel Bryan winning secondary titles in their respective matches. If Cena defeats Rusev for the United States Championship and Bryan wins the Intercontinental Championship ladder match, the two most popular faces in the company would hold the 2 secondary titles. On top of both men being champions, there is a long-term history between Cena and Bryan. The possibility of the top faces rekindling their rivalry, and eventually unifying the titles would be a storyline that could headline several PPVs. Few fans care about the US and IC titles, but with Cena and Bryan holding the gold and being given proper programs, the two men could easily validate the secondary championships.